Hello friends, under this part of library management system, we will learn how to load library book category data in data tables using PHP script. In this tutorial, we will use pure JavaScript data tables with feature like searching, pagination and more. In previous part, we have make library setting page for set the library required data. If you have still not watched that video, please first watch previous part. Now let's start discussing this topic. So this category table in MySQL database with table column like category it, category name, category status, category created on and category updated on data, and this data, we will fetch data from this table and display on web page in JavaScript data tables. Now we have go to working folder, and here first we want to add category link under admin area. So for this, we have open header.php file. Under this file, here we have create anchor tag with class is equal to nav link, and in href attribute, we have write category.php file, and in anchor text, we have write category. So by click on this link, admin can access category data. So here first we have refresh web page, and after this, here we can see that category link has been appear at left side menu. So admin can access category management module by click on this link. Now we have proceed for load category data under JavaScript data tables. Now we have go to category.php file. Under this file, we want to include database connection file. So here we have write include statement with 2 dots slash database connection.php file. After this, we want to include function.php file. So for this, here we have write include statement with double dots slash function.php file. So after by using this code, we can call function of function.php under this category file. Now this page must be accessed only by admin. So for this, here we have write if statement, and under condition, we have called as admin login function, and this function will check admin has been logged into system or not. If admin not logged into system, then it will execute this if block of code. Under this block, we have write header function, and under this, we have write location which has been set to double dots slash admin login.php. So if anybody has tried to access this category management page without admin login, then it will redirect to admin login.php file. Next we want to include header.php file. So here we have write include statement with double dots slash header.php. And same way, we want to include footer.php file. So for this, here we have write include statement with double dots slash footer.php file. After this, between this, we have paste this HTML code, which will make blank category management page. Now we have check output in browser. So here we have click on category.php file, and so here we can see that blank page has been loaded on web page. That means here our category management template is ready. Now we want to load category data under JavaScript data tables. So for this, we have go to category.php file, and here we have write $query variable is equal to select star from category table order by category name in ascending order. This query will fetch category data from database table. Below this query, we have write $statement variable is equal to $connect variable with prepare method, and under this, we have write $query variable. So here this method will make query for execution. Now we want to execute above query. We have write $statement variable with execute method, so this method will execute above query. After this, we have go HTML code part. So here we have create one table with id is equal to data table simple. So here we will use this id value for initialize JavaScript data tables plugin. Under this table, we have create one table head table, and between this we have create one table row tag. And under this table row tag, we have create 5 table column like category name, status, created on, updated on, and action table column. Same way, here we have create one table footer tag, and between this one table row tag, and between this, we have paste above table column. So here under this table, we have create table heading tag, and table footer tag. Now under this table, we have create table body tag. Under this tag, we will fill table with data. So for this here, we have write if statement, and under condition, we have write $statement variable with row count method greater than 0. So here this row count method will return number of row affected after query execution. So if this value greater than 0, then it will execute if block of code. So under this block, we have write for each loop, and under condition, we have write $statement variable with fetch all method as $row variable. So here fetch all method will return query execution data in array format, which we can fetch one by one, using this loop. Under this loop, we have write $category status variable is equal to blank value. Below this, we have write if statement, and under condition, we have write $row category status variable value is equal to enable. If this condition true, then it will execute if block of code. And under this block, we have write $category status variable is equal to division tag with class is equal to badge and background success class, and between this, we have write enable, so it will display enable text in green background color. But suppose above condition false, then it will execute else block of code, and here, we have write $category status variable is equal to division tag with class is equal to badge and background danger class, and between this, we have write disable, so it will display this text with red background color. Next below this, we have write PHP echo statement with open and close table row tag, and between this, we have create 5 table column. In first column, we want to display category name, so here we have write $row category name variable. In second column, we want to display category status, so for this, here in second column, we have write $category status variable. In third column, we want to display category created on data, so for this, here in third table column, we have write $row category created on table column name. After this in fourth table column, we want to display category updated on table column data, so for this, here in fourth table column, we have write $row category updated on table column name. In last table column, we want to display category edit and delete button, which we will make in upcoming video tutorial. Now suppose above this condition false, then it will execute else block of code, and here we have write PHP echo statement with open and close table row tag, and between this, we have create table data tag with message like no data found. So it message will be display if there is no data available in category table. So here our code is ready. Now we have check output in browser. Friends, here, we have refresh web page, and after refresh of web page, here we can see that category data has been loaded in simple HTML table, not in data table. So for load data in JavaScript data tables, here in header.php file, and footer.php file, we have included simple tables library link, which we can see in here. Now for initialize simple data tables library, here in footer.php file, we have include one data tables simple demo JavaScript file, so we have opened that file, in which we will write JavaScript code, for initialize JavaScript data tables library. So for this, here we have write window.add event listener method with 2 argument. In first argument, we have write DOM content loaded, and in second argument, we have write event, so when page has been loaded, then this block of code will execute. Under this function, we have write constant data table simple variable is equal to document.getElement by id method, and under this, we have write table id data tables simple, so here we have store table property, under this data table simple table. And below it, we have write, if statement, and under condition, we have write, data tables simple variable. If this variable value is set, then it will execute, if block of code. Under this if block, we have write, new statement with simple data tables dot data table method, and under this method, we have write data tables simple variable. So this code will initialize simple data tables on HTML table, and convert simple HTML table to fully functional data tables. Now here we have refresh web page, and after refresh of web page, here we can see that simple HTML table has been converted into fully functional data tables. And here, we can perform live data search feature, and then after, here we can easily sort table column data, by simple click. After this library will make pagination link, if data must be more than 10, and here also, we can also set, how many number of data, we want to set on web page. So by using this JavaScript data tables, we can perform all operation, which we have performed at jQuery data tables. So under this part, we have learned how to fetch data from MySQL table, and load in JavaScript data tables, by using PHP script. In next part, we will learn how to add new category data, under this library management system, by using PHP script. So we will be meet in next part, and lastly thank you for watching this video.